Hey everybody, Dave here. Been a while since I've done one of these live time talks, but here we are. Have entered fall. The weather here in Southeast Virginia is beginning to change. The leaves are changing colors, and hopefully, not too far away, we'll start getting some of that crisp fall temperatures and our first frost and all that. And I just can't wait. We've been slowly, getting new gear and testing things out, and today we tested that perimeter alarm thing, and that was a very unique thing. Actually, we tested it out for the first time yesterday and a little bit the day before that, and works pretty good. I mean, really, really good. Actually, it's a very very good thing. And Squirrels Magnet Fishing, how you doing? It's good to see you, man. How's everything going for you? Yeah, I am doing good, and it's glad to see that you're here. I like to take more opportunities to do this, but it seems like this crazy work schedule I have, working overnight and getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning, going to work at 3 a.m. It kind of just throws things, into a tizzy. But man, I simply just cannot wait to, um, get this winter camping season going and get that cold air. Not bad. I'm glad to hear that, man. How's everything going up your way? Good. Yeah. Willis, how are you, buddy? I love your cooking, man. You make me hungry every time. Yep. Now you feel free to share those videos on that YouTube channel anytime. And Squirrels Magnificent. If you don't know, we have a YouTube channel also, so feel free to jump up on there, man, and share what you want. Camping, fishing, hunting, whatever. Hobbies. And if you haven't seen Willis Living's cooking, oh my goodness, you're in for a rare treat. Doing good, outstanding. What's the temperature like up your way? It's still kind of a little warm here, but we're starting to get a little bit cooler weather. And I went live a little after 11 a.m. Oh my goodness, oh boy, you've been on it since then, the whole time, or usually, I try to do these about an hour, hour and a half, and it's been I don't know 4 or 5 weeks since I've done them, and I kind of I like doing these because you can do face to face and we ask questions about everything. I don't know whether you saw that perimeter alarm video that we did earlier today, and that is a pretty cool device. Yeah, I don't believe anybody gonna sneak up on you if they hear that thing go off. Because first time I let it off, I guess was it yesterday, day before. I was quite surprised at just how loud it was. It was. I had to turn the kind of like the muffle on, on the camera system. Angleholics fishing in outdoor. Well, hello. How are you? Okay. I just started watching some of your videos the other day, and I was really kind of I like them. Yeah, you guys do your live talks and stuff. I really like it. Outstanding. Yeah, and like I said, we got a Facebook page, Dave Collier Camping. Feel free to you know come on up there, share what you want. The more the merrier. You went for 2 hours. I tell you what, it's a good talk. 2 hours. I think the longest one I've done is like an hour 31 minutes or something like that. And by the time it was all over with, I think I drank a couple bottles of water. But it's just a good way to say hello, and make contact, and keep in touch, and hit that like button for me too, man. So that way, we get some. I see we got at least two people here, three. And so how's everything going? Anglerholics, fishing and outdoor. How's everything going? You're up your way. Yeah, yeah, and like I said, we've been testing a lot of gear lately, and it's been kind of tough getting everything because you know a couple of years ago you could go into any Bass Pro or Walmart or just about anywhere and pick up camping gear galore, but it's gotten tough, and um, around here, Southeast Virginia, man, it's there for a good while, man. Bullets and everything else just totally just upped and disappeared. But we managed to get some of the M209 blanks and shotgun things, and fantastic. Just come for fishing. How'd it go? Where did you go? Yeah, it was kind of rainy, icky. It's getting ready to rain its hind parts off here. We got a big bunch of rain coming in across the North Carolina Virginia border, and it kind of looks like it's coming up to be with us here in a couple of hours. And didn't get a whole lot done outside today because just about the time the sun came up or would have come up, it started raining, so that kind of knocked out cutting grass and all that kind of stuff. But I did it in my car and had to take the wife to work and Hopewell Township Park. Oh, okay, great. Okay, yeah, yeah. I've been hearing a lot of people out and about doing duck hunting and everything else and whatnot. And I know everybody that I talk to that's in this winter camping. I mean, they're all like chomping at the bit, just waiting for that first big snort of cold. I know a good bit to the north of us, they've already got some of that cold, and our leaves are changing, and the temperatures have backed down from the 90s to mid 70s Fahrenheit, and it's still very humid here, but we are getting close to that magic moment. Choctapeake River in Cambridge, Maryland. The bite was horrible, but I still had a great time. Yeah, yeah. A lot of my camping trips turn out like that too. The weather is horrible, but big smile on my face. I'm doing what I want to do, and the thing that makes me happy. So just that's what it's all about: just getting out and whatnot, and getting those videos, and just interacting with people and having fun. I would imagine it's a bit chillier in Maryland than it is here. I don't know, probably the same, I guess. Yeah, really not that big of a difference. I think you're probably about 250 miles, 300 miles to the north of where I'm at. I'm right, where Norfolk, Virginia, Hampton, Newport News, right there, and where the big Navy base is and all that. That's where this is a video is coming from. And as you know, we don't get a lot of snow down this way. We get cold, but of course, the people saying, "Oh, you don't get cold," and no, not really. I am from Shippensburg, but I like the fall weather, not too hot, not too cold. Yep, that's good. That's good. And, I mean, for me, the kind of camping that I tend to do, I want it cold. And if we could get more snow here and then right up against the ocean here, it'd be great. But it is what it is, and got about a year or so before we retire, and I'm hoping to move out, to the mountain somewhere, and a hunk of territory that kind of more matches my personality and stuff. Is the things that I like to do, you just can't do in this environment, and it's just too many people here. I mean, the population of the metro area, Newport News, Hampton, Norfolk, I don't know, about 2 million people. So, but I do what I can do and everything. And you've watched some of the videos of the last 2 or 3, the unboxing, a lot of the new gear, and whatnot. Looking forward to getting the big tents out and getting those erected, let them air out, and really give a good test. Picked up an older hammock the other week, and I'm looking forward to stringing it up here in the next couple weeks or so. I'm hoping that we can get us a snort of cool air for that. Just everything's so much easier when it's cool to cold. It's you go outside and it's 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 95. You don't even want to be out there. And 35 Fahrenheit, 25 Fahrenheit. That's some good stuff there. So I guess it's still just a little early for everybody to be up and on the thing, but make it where all these can be watched after the fact. And it's hard to believe that we are into October and got that first week already done. And it's just a few more weeks, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that stuff will come on, and before you know it, we'll pop into 2022, and hoping that 2022 is a heck of a lot better than 2020 and 2021 have been. Just ready to break out of this weird funk, virus mess, and get life back to the way it used to be, without all these restrictions and whatnot. But yeah, we'll be all right, I suppose. And anybody got any big trips or events going on? Yeah, this year is really flipped by. I mean, we really got through summer, and to me, it really didn't seem like it lasted all that long. And it, before you know it, we'll be out of it. And just fingers crossed for a better 2022. I mean, I hate to say things like it can't get no worse, because it sure could. But, yeah. So, you got any big video adventures coming up there, Anglerholics? Next big thing that I'm hoping to do is get this hammock out and string it between a couple posts or trees or something, and get it going. I've looked at the 10-day long range forecast, and it looks like the daytime highs should get to 70, and then we should start getting nights 51 to 55 Fahrenheit. Of course, that's still just a little too warm for me. I kind of like where the daytimes are 50 Fahrenheit and the night times are, 35, 32, 25, kind of makes it worth putting that hot tent up, and it certainly suppresses all the creepy crawlies all over the place. See, there's squirrels, magnet fishing, you're shipping bird. Yeah, it's going way too fast and everything. All right, guys. Yeah. All right. See, I am still new to all this live thing, and to answer questions when people come up into the live group, I don't have any indication about how it's time. Just the last time we did this, I had actually appointed somebody as kind of like the guide, so to speak, the moderator, and that person was able to, do all the stuff, and it enabled me to just keep interacting with you. And as I could see that you posted a question or made a statement, I could, better deal with it that way. But, when you're trying to put links in there and you're the only one here doing it, it gets a little long, So we are in a catfish tournament on the 31st also. And where will that be? Yeah, this live stuff is it takes some getting used to, and that constant, you have to keep talking, and you can't just kind of just go on. Lazy days ahead. Hello, man. Just got home. Where were y'all at? And lazy days. Somebody was just asking about moderators and stuff like that, and how to do that and stuff, and how hard it is for the person talking to put links up and all that kind of stuff. But it's certainly an experience to have to sit there and try to do that. Anglerholic fishing in October, Potomac River, DC. Okay, you are not that far from me. 180 miles, 160 miles, something like that. Right down the coast, bottom end of Virginia here, right Norfolk, Newport News, Hampton area. So we're looking at antiques. Okay, all right. Find anything good? We used to like to do that quite a bit too, and a lot of times we see like estate sales and stuff like that around here, and I mean you find some pretty good stuff that's really hadn't been used all that much, and tools and whatnot. And Lisabella Kirkpatrick Thomas, hello everyone. I'm part of the Anglerholics. Well, hello Lisabella, how you doing? Nice to see you. I don't believe I've seen you up here yet, and I guess that's what you just said. You were just part of the Anglerholics, and it's certainly nice to make your acquaintance. And Ugly Dog Lures, good to see you, buddy. How's everything? I hope everything is doing good for everybody. Yeah. Lazy Days. All right. Lazy Days is putting up some links for you. That way you can see how that moderator thing works, man. Australian Outdoor Man. Hello from Australia. Hope all is doing well. Doing quite well here in Eastern USA. It's doing good. Well, yeah, my wife found me in the corner. Yeah. All right. But how's everything in Australia? Life getting back to normal, or y'all still dealing with a bunch of mess too? Um, it's slowly getting better here in the good old US of A. Check out Anglerholics Fishing and Outdoor Adventures. There you go. And Squirrels Magnet Fishing. You can see how the moderator does it. The guy doing the talking does the talking and interacts with people, and you get a moderator that can help you put links to other people and help them grow their channel, and at the same time you're interacting and growing yours, and it's just a kind of a win-win thing. Of course, my groups aren't anywhere near quite as others. I've seen them where there'll be hundreds of people, but all right. Isabella says thank you, and Alcoholic says thank you. But yeah, everybody feel free to bounce back and forth and hit subscribe and like and comment and all that kind of good stuff. And certainly what this is all about. And as I've said, I have a Dave Collier Camping Facebook page. Feel free to jump on it and share your videos, your adventures, and everything else. You don't have to check with me. Just put it up there. Come on, join the group. Get up on in there and do your thing. And Isabella Kirkpatrick, that she has her link up there now. With thank you to Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. And see, we got about 7 people here. And that's good, outstanding. And so, anybody else have any big trips coming on? Ugly Dog Lures link is up. Check his page out and hit that subscribe, like, comment, share. It's all about helping each other out and get these channels growing and whatnot, and sharing the things that we love. Check out Lazy Days and Anglerholics have 2 members, me, James, and we are brother and sister. Oh, okay. All right. I really just found your videos. I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago. It popped up in my feed, and I started watching it, and your live things are just great. And well, everything you do is I enjoy it very much. So I'll try to hit more and more videos. I try to pick at least one day each week and spend that entire time just looking at people's videos, because you start getting up there 400 or 500 subscribers, trying to keep track of everybody, it gets a little weird. And Elizabella says thank you so much. You are certainly welcome. And so is anybody any big events that you'd like to share and invite everybody to? Live time events, fishing tournaments, camping, hunting, anything at all? I'm certainly don't want to hog the show, and like I said, drop by the channel and subscribe if you haven't. Like, comment, share, join me on Facebook. And everybody has asked me, so do we need permission to put our videos up on your Facebook? No. Hunting, fishing, camping, RVing, whatever, cooking, whatever it is that makes you happy. It's just I'm not much on the politics and all that kind of stuff. We canceled cable TV, I don't know, good about 10 years ago. And these days has put my link up, so I tell you what, having a moderator definitely makes it a lot easier, because all you can have to do is just sit here and just keep talking and everything. And hopefully everybody checked out that perimeter alarm thing video that I did earlier today. It's a 12 gauge perimeter alarm that shoots a shotgun blank 209 shot shell from 5th Ops. And let me tell you, that thing is, if you had somebody prowling around your property or your camp and that thing went off, oh boy, yeah, I tell you what, it would it'll sit them down or turn them around, one of the two, because it sounds, just a notch below what a shotgun report would say. I think it's 114 decibels, and the 209 blanks that I was using is really their lower powered cartridge, so to speak, and the other ones are flashbangs and the bear scares and stuff like that. they're operating the 126 and they shoot a rooster tail flame about yay far out, and you're out there messing around. You're the bad dude, and you're out there messing around somebody's boat or garage or whatnot, and deck, or you're out there in your favorite camping place. You're in the middle of the sticks, and you've set everything up right where debris makes them have to come down a certain way, and they hit those trips. Yeah, it'll make them get gray hair, make them rethink, trying to find out what that dude has in his camp, and yeah, it was. Saw that today. That was a check on your shorts mechanism and stuff like that. Yeah, I did a short the other day, and it kind of really surprised me. It was a large bottle of Corona beer, and I woke up the next morning, and this particular short had 1,060 views. I'm like, dang, okay. I wish we'd get all of our camping videos to do that in 24 hours, but a bottle of beer. Yep. I guess we're all kind of just ready for life to go back to normal and stuff like that. Maybe that was just pent up energy and wishful, hopeful thinking and whatnot. But yep, I've been testing a lot of new gear. I mean, I don't know if you can see too far behind me. I won this Yeti cooler, Rody 24, 3 or 4 weeks ago. I know a lot of you probably live in areas where you have to, before you dig, you have to call Miss Utility or Utility Services. And I did that, and I was going to put a fence up. And anyway, they had a contest going for safety. So I did a little video, and the video came in second place. And this Rody 24 Yeti cooler was the second place prize. And I did a video Thursday, and tested it. Man, we put ice in there, put that bottle of Corona beer in there, and left it shut for 24 hours. And I'll tell you what, that Yeti Rody 24, yeah, Yeti makes some good coolers. I think this thing's valued at like about $200. And Angerholic says, Isabella and me just joined your Facebook group. Outstanding. And like I said, share your videos, your fishing, anything you want. Okay, you don't need to call me, ask me, just do it. And that's what it's all about. Trying to grow each other's channels on a different medium, so to speak. And I don't know how to make someone a moderator. So it's over here on the side panel. You'll see these little dots right next to each person's name, and it'll say make moderator. So let's say you're going to have a live video, and for me, I don't know, several weeks ago, Lazy Days volunteered, so I just said, hit that little thing and said make moderator, and here he is back. And it makes life a lot easier. But like I said, look right here on the very side of your screen where everybody's name is peering up, and you'll get that ... and beside somebody's name, and it'll say make moderator. And then all you have to do after that is coordinate with that individual when you're going to come up, and off to the races you go. And of course, you could always go on to other people, say, hey, I'm going to have a live thing later on, and just remind them. And if they're available, they can come on. Smash that like button, y'all. Absolutely. Smash that like button for everybody out here. Absolutely. And I mean, these live things are just a unique way to, interact. It's just, I forget who it was that mentioned creating a Facebook page, but it seemed like a pretty good idea, because it's another way of getting people to see what you got going. And I mean, there's a lot of unique ideas, a lot of unique things going on all through these channels, and we all have a different take on how things are done and what things are, and things that make us happy and stuff like that. And tell you what, I've come up some of the camping channels and stuff like that. I would have never ever thought about doing things a certain way, but then I'm looking like, I've been doing it wrong all my life, and okay, here's somebody that just doing it a certain way and it comes out really good. So it looks like we got about 7 people here and 5 likes, and not tap on that screen, tell whoever to come on over to talk for a little while, and we'll stay on up here about maybe about another about 1 hour. We're at minute 24 right now, and I know there's a lot of other people that have live things going on tonight. There's a lot of times on Saturdays and Sundays, I'll jump on to live feeds and stuff like that and talk to people, UK, Scotland, uh, Australia. Australia gets a little bit difficult because I think they're like 12 or 13 hours in front of us. And UK is, it's coming up on 6 o'clock at night. So what, 11 midnight there in the UK from here. And then, of course, here in the United States, it's coming up on 6 here. So it's coming up on 3 in the West Coast. Again, like I said, share anything you got, don't be bashful. Tell anybody right now what you got coming up, any lives that you want to invite people to, anything like that. At YouTube is the new ham radio. I've got a general certification in ham radio, and it really is, because you can instantly talk to somebody 9,000 miles that way, and the fellow right behind you in the street next over. This fellow says, "I really enjoy your channel." Well, thank you, and I intend on checking out Anglerholic's videos a great much more. It's going to be a rainy day, so it looks like I'm going to be sitting at this computer probably tomorrow. And he made YouTube friends all across the globe. Absolutely. And I'd say it's probably a good bit easier than ham radio, because you don't have to sit there and tune the knob and hunt for that special thing, But here, it's just a matter when somebody sees that you're live and they want to jump in. And like I said, somebody was asking about moderators and stuff like that. It's a good way to do it. I think the biggest crowd I've ever had is like maybe 25 at a time, and moderator made my life a lot easier. I just can't imagine, getting a group of 300 or 400 people or more together and trying to handle all that at the same time. It can get absolutely crazy. Yeah. But yeah, I made, I think we're about 443 subscribers now. And they're scattered all over the world, and not just here in my little part of Virginia, but they're everywhere. A friend of mine said that they live out, I guess what part of somewhere near Las Vegas, and they said on their top recommended feed they seen my channel. Like, I didn't know you had a channel, but the other way is to make friends is through Instagram. Absolutely, I have not done Instagram, but maybe that's something worth doing. Oh, I am now at 444. I appreciate that. Okay, it's a good number. And hopefully here in a few months, we'll cross that magic 1,000. I think the harder nut to crack for channels is not so much the subscriber count, but that watch hours. It's that takes a lot of work, and you just really can't do it by putting up a video every couple of weeks or so. You really got to push it. And then I heard somebody else say that interaction is key. When you see somebody else put a video up, interact with them. And then when you see new people in their line, watch their videos, comment, like, subscribe, share. It's all about the interaction. And so, yeah, I guess everybody else has probably experienced the same thing, that it's I would say it's easy to make a new subscriber, but it's a lot easier to hunt for a new friend than it is to drive that count to 4,000 hours. So. And so any other big plans everybody's got? We are about to cross into the cold weather here just a little bit now, about 3 or 4 weeks. So yeah, just don't subscribe. You got to look at the video. You leave a comment on you thanks to the subs, the computer generated sub. Exactly. You just can't hit subscribe, and like. You've got to actually interact with them, and it's really a good idea not just to watch that one video, but to watch a great many videos. And generally, when people see you doing that, they'll repeat the thing, but just hit subscribe. I don't know. Imagine all of you seen the same thing, where you'll see your count pop up, then you go back the next morning around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock a.m., and you're right back down to where you were. So you have to interact. You have to, you can't just say, okay, I'm your friend, and march on to the next new friend, and you're not going to get anywhere like that. Yeah, the watch hours are tough, Elizabeth. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take all of us to do it for all of us. And we do these live, the videos and stuff like that. And I think that's probably why Facebook and Instagram and all these other places could help you with that, because one, you're telling them, okay, here's my video, watch it, like, comment, subscribe, and whatnot, and then you have all these friends on Facebook and Instagram, so it creates a whole new platform. But I have not done Instagram. Perhaps that is worth a check and see. The only plans I have is to retire November 30th. My intention is to retire next November 30th. My birthday is November 4th. I'll be 62 years old, and I have been in uniforms of one sort for 40 years, and I am about ready to just become Camper Dave. When I'm not camping, just grow big tomatoes. Yeah, it does take a village. Ronnie, hi everyone. How are you doing, Ronnie? It really does. It's a unique way of putting it. Yep. It takes all of us. It's just and what's really unique is when you find a new channel and it kind of strikes a chord with you. You kind of like, I never thought of that. Like these perimeter alarms and stuff like that. It's just something that, I don't know. It's always been a kind of a thing with me that I've always wanted to have my area secured and stuff like that. And I'm doing a good job on my live. I tell you what, it's hard to keep talking because you kind of almost wanting that computer to talk back to you. And really what you got is, you've got your little side feed here, and you've got the moderator here. So it makes life a little bit easier. And Squirrels Magnet Fishing, if you talk to Lazy Days Ahead, they can describe to you exactly how to have a moderator made. Just like I said over here on the side here, these little buttons. But if you want to do a live, and just let everybody know, pick that special friend or that's someone that you want to be your moderator and whatnot. And check out Ronnie's page. I will have to do that myself. I don't believe I have, Ronnie. So tell me what your channel is about. Here's a good chance to pick up a few new friends right here, including me. As soon as I finish with this, I will do that. Lizabella, okay, so Squirrel Magnet Fishing saying hello to Lizabella. So, yep. But yeah, I think I'll have to check out that Instagram. Might be a pretty good idea there, Lazy Days. And like I say, if you haven't joined that Facebook group, have at it. I know a couple new people came on the other day, and would send me messages. When can we post? Anytime you want to. Whenever you do a video, whenever you plan to do a live, whatever else, it's there. It's just Ronnie's channel looks like the country like. Okay, cool. All right, I will check Ronnie's page out a little later on. TikTok. I have never used TikTok. I've seen a lot of the shorts on YouTube that TikTok, I guess it comes over. I don't exactly know how the whole thing works, but I guess any way we can, get to that magic goal, is a good thing to do. Instagram does help you promote your YouTube channel. Okay. All right. I will definitely check that out. Yeah. I think I was tried that Parler. It was just too difficult. It was kind of bizarre. It just, the whole setup was just kind of like weird. And it's like every other thing was all, political stuff like that. And I'm like, man, dude, all I want to talk about is camping, hunting, fishing, cooking, hobbies and stuff like that. I don't want to hear all that other stuff. But yeah, for those of you that have not seen Willis Blivens cooking, cast iron cooking and stuff like that with these lodge cast iron things, and you got to check that out. Yeah, you'll find him on. He was on here earlier, but you will find him. I do share his picture on the Facebook channel, and I told him feel free to just anytime he wants to share a picture. But he is quite the accomplished cook with the outdoor lodge cast iron cooking. That is, it's a phenomenal thing. Instagram has its own form of TikTok called Reels. Okay, outstanding. We are learning some new stuff tonight, man. And let's see, there's about 3 or 4 of us here, so everybody keeps popping in and out. But a lot of times, I think these numbers are kind of weird. But if you hadn't hit that like button, go ahead and hit it for me, and I will be checking everybody else's pages out. Make sure that I have subscribed, and I'll be watching your videos. And like I said, that's why we don't do Facebook. It became too dramatized. Yeah, and Facebook is a lot of stuff, but we just put this channel up here, and it's camping, hunting, fishing, whatnot like that, and just James Kirkpatrick hitting the thumbs up. I do appreciate that. And do you have a channel that you would like to talk to us about? Yeah. Like I said, if you haven't just joining in, we were talking about Facebook groups. You'll find Dave Collier Camping on Facebook. Feel free to jump in. Any of your hiking, camping, cooking. James, you're from Anglerholics too. Okay, you must be part of the other group. Yeah, Facebook is drama. Staying in touch with people I know. Yeah. Well, if you had a chance to look at the Dave Collier Camping Facebook group, you're just camping, hunting, and the stuff that we're talking about right here. I'm Lizabella's brother. Okay, all right. On the later days, I just sub you. I will watch you just after I leave this chat. I plan to do the same thing, Ronnie. I will check everybody out. I think most everybody I have met, Lizabella, and they're part of the Anglerholics. So I just found them, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago, and really like your videos and stuff like that. So, everybody else, okay. The Rising Sun. Hey, Dave, how long have you been on YouTube for? What's your experience been like? Content promoter, any particular challenge that you've overcome? You can share. Oh, I guess we've been on YouTube in this form 9 months, 10 months, something like that. Best thing that I could say is just interaction is key. Make the best videos that you can. Try to make it fun, because when it comes like a chore, you're not going to want to do it. You're not going to want to commit your private time to doing that. You're going to want to go out camping. You're not going to want the camera with you, but if you enjoy it, you want to share it. I think that's the thing. Yeah, I hope set everyone on here. All right, man, good set. But there's a content promoter. I don't know. Content promoter. I don't know. I guess boil it down in the most basic forms is like I said. If camping is your thing, if fishing is your thing, you go out, you do your thing. If you love it, you want to share it and whatnot. So, G-Ma and Papa, hi everyone, stopping in for a few minutes. Well, good. I'm glad you could stay with us for a few minutes. And how's everything going in your part of the world? And where is your part of the world? So, check out the Rising Sun. I will do just that when this chat is done, and probably hang on for about another 21 minutes, and then we'll let everybody go and find their respective people they need to talk to and visit, and hit that subscribe button. And as we were talking a little earlier, just hitting that subscribe and that like's not going to do it. It might move your counter up a little bit, then it's going to pop right back down a short time later. But you've got to comment, interact. It's a good idea to watch a number of videos. And the bottom line is if you find somebody you truly like, you're going to hang with them. You're going to you sit there and willing to spend a bit at a time. Some of the channels that I like, they put videos up there that are 2 hours long, and my wife will say, "You're going to sit here and watch that?" Yeah, I am. I mean, if I enjoy what you're doing, I mean, spending 2 hours with you is really nothing. So thanks, lazy. It's nothing special. Just sharing some joy here and in there. Yep, that's about what I'm doing. And check out G-Ma and Papa's channel and give them some love and subscribe and comment and like, share, and said come on over to the Dave Collier Camping Facebook group. Share your videos and your everything you got going on, your events, and you want to advertise that you're going to go live or something like that, and you want to say, hey, we'll go live and get you a good chat and a good turnout and stuff like that, and then of course I guess if you make these videos where they're not massively long, I usually try to shoot for 1 hour. And love subbing new channels, and thanks for dropping the links. Yep, I love searching out new friends too. I really do. The kind of treasure trove of ideas and stuff like that you get from other people, it's just things that you never really considered, you never really thought about doing. So I love the picture on your channel. I'm going to be checking out all these links that have been dropped. Absolutely. That's why one of the ways that we're here, help each other grow and all that good stuff. And I don't have anything locked down. So, any video that I have, you can see who's there, what we talked about. And I'm sure that they would absolutely love for you to come to their channel and hit that subscribe and interact with them. I think Lazy Day said we're up to 444 subscribers now, so we're kind of got a good representation of a whole bunch of different hobbies, everything from the camping, the cooking, the fishing, shooting, just a little bit of everything, hobbies, making knives, forge work, whatnot. So as you can see, Lazy Days is putting all the links up. So, and I have that setting set where if you wanted to come back and look, it would replay it. That way you can get these links, because it can get a little weird, kind of bouncing back and forth. But this will replay. And if you can't find something, just, pop a comment on one of the videos or message me or something like that and whatnot. And check out Lazy Days ahead, who's acting as our moderator tonight, and I appreciate this so much. And you'll see all the links popping along. It's a good way to make new friends and keep the old ones too. So everybody looking as much forward to getting that colder air. I would imagine fishing probably might not be so much the cold, but for those of us that are into this hot tent camping, we tend to drag everything but the kitchen sink with us, and you've suddenly made a home in the middle of the woods and whatnot, and hopefully a lot of the parks and stuff like that will be kind of getting back to normal, because last year, most everything was just kind of shut down, and we ended up doing a lot of the stuff on my property and other places that are really close into us. So, and today we tested out that perimeter alarm from Fifth Ops. If you have not seen that, check that out. That if you're got any concern or at all about somebody poking around your backyard or your garage or your camp out in the boonies or stuff like that, it's a pretty interesting way of letting you know that there's something afoot. And as I had pointed out earlier, and I was watching somebody else's channel, they brought up a really good point that if you have to use deadly force out there in the woods while you're doing your fun thing, or even around the house, it's just one of those things that your grief is just beginning. Even if you're in the right, it's just, but if you can scare them away before they get too far by a combination of bangs, booms, and video cameras, maybe that's the way to go. You all have a great evening. God bless and stay safe. Thank you, G-Mom, Papa. Y'all take care. And hopefully we'll be running into you again here in a little bit, various videos. And I've been trying to catch up on as many videos as I possibly can. So, like I said, the links are here. This will replay. I checked that live chat replay thing. Hit us on Facebook, Dave Collier Camping. And I will look into this Instagram stuff here in another day or two. So feel free to share everything. And let's see, we got 9 likes, and we've got about 8 people in the room, and we've been up here for about 46 minutes. And I'd certainly like to thank every one of you that has decided to spend a little bit of time with us, and make sure you take note of all these links. Go visit with each other. Just tell them Dave sent you, or Lazy Dave sent you on behalf of Dave. Either way, just tell me about what you got going on and stuff like that, and whatnot. And like I say, our Facebook group, look like you don't need my permission to post your hobbies, your camping, hunting, fishing, anything at all. Just do your thing. And we stay away from all the drama and all that. And, I'm certainly definitely more of the type that much rather have you out there in the tent and got the wood stove going, and we're cooking something and enjoying the quietness of the evening and whatnot, and just looking so forward to getting some cool air. Anybody else got any big plans coming up? 8 watching, 10 likes. Yoo-hoo, that's all from this. Well, that's good. That's good. Yep. Maybe we ought to start doing these more often, because it seems like every time we do these things that, we tend to grow, make new friends, and then the new friends tend to make new friends of their own. So it's a good thing. Yeah, 8 watch, 10 likes. Yoo-hoo. Thanks all for visiting. Yep, absolutely. And I don't know, some time ago, I actually had decided that I was going to do this like every Wednesday, but then we started getting those troll attacks. So I figured that it was probably better to have more of a spontaneous moment. And this seems like where this works out. I realize it's probably easier if I'm coming, or for that matter, any of us are coming. If you want to say, hey, I've got a live thing coming up, but to advertise it, it seems like that they, the trolls flying, and then they have a good old time until you get everything under control. And we've had that happen once or twice, but when you come up spontaneously like this, I really just didn't have any plan to do this, so to speak. I just said, well, let's try live, because every time we do, we end up making new friends and interacting with people and growing the group, and then it kind of spills over on everybody else. The next video that I will probably try to do is we'll probably try to string that hammock up between 2 trees, 2 poles, 2 posts, something. And if we can't get that done, we'll definitely try some break out the Wild West and titanium stove, and if the weather permits, break out the Lux Twin Peak and get that all aired out and let it, blow out and the air get through it and stuff like that. So it's not going to be long before the weather here makes that serious dip to cold. And like I said, we don't get a lot of snow here, right here on the coast of Virginia, but we do get some cold, and it's not the devastating cold that a lot of you up north and whatnot would get. But that's why you need IG, Instagram, so you can advertise over IG, over YouTube. The trolls are looking for. You're right, they are, and I made that mistake one time a few weeks back, and they look for that advertisement that ABC fishing is going to come up one Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, and dang, you got 5 or 6 of them sitting there sending you porn and everything else, So, thanks for stopping by. Absolutely, I'm glad that every one of you that has managed to come here tonight. And Lazy Days, I appreciate your efforts as always. And we're at 50 minutes, and I'm gonna hang with you for at least 10 more minutes, and hopefully a few more people will pop in, and we can make a couple of new friends and everything like that. But it makes me quite pleased that this has gone as well as it has. And check out those videos that we put up. Most recent ones are the perimeter alarm, the Yeti cooler. We did a short with a Corona beer. And again, that one really surprised me. I mean, a bottle of beer with almost 1,070 views. Anglerholics, definitely enjoying your live and your channel. Well, thank you so much. And I am enjoying you. I have not watched every one of your videos yet, but I will get to that. I think I was sitting in the parking lot at work when I saw your very first video. It was like 3 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning, sitting there waiting to get ready to go to work. And I seen one of your videos, and then I checked it out and I liked it. You love my personality, so I appreciate that. Just old dude from Eastern Virginia. Just keeping it real, and I like interacting with people and whatnot like that. And so, yeah, my videos, you probably notice I don't really dress them up a lot. We don't put a lot of music up there, a lot of special effects. It's just we tell you that this is what this is. This is what it's supposed to do. Did it work? It didn't work. Ouch, that hurt. I mean, it's just the way it is. Yeah, that perimeter thing. I tell you what. Yeah, if like I said, if you got any issues or problems with people skulking around your property or whatnot like that, or you got any reservations about going camping by yourself or whatnot, or even if you got your RV and you got it backed up into your spot, I mean, you can string this perimeter alarm from Fifth Ops up, and I'll tell you what, the sound is robust enough that it will either turn them around or sit them down, and it is loud. And we popped a couple off last night in the back property back here, and the very first one went off. It kind of took me by surprise. I said, "Woo!" just a notch below an actual shotgun blast, but definitely a notch or two above your standard firecracker, and a lot louder than a 22. A lot louder than a 22, and the 209 shot shell primer that goes into these things is the lowest powered round that they have. They got all sorts of flash bangs, and they got this thing called Bear Go Away or something like that, and it shoots out a rooster tail of flame yay far. And of course, there's all sorts of custom shotgun shells that you can find to buy in there, but don't put a live one in there, because if it's not confined to that barrel, it's just going to go everywhere. And if somebody gets hurt, it'd be the same thing as using a gun. So, and that's the thing about, doing that kind of stuff. You just, use things as they are intended. And if you do, like I say, somebody, I saw a video on YouTube, I think put out by Ring, maybe. Well, this guy was skulking around somebody's driveway around their vehicle, and the Ring camera was picking them up. But then they tripped that tripwire from that Fifth Ops mini Sentry alarm. And I tell you what, it was almost like watching that guy age 25 years right there in that split second. He just didn't know how to deal with it, because it's loud. And I actually muffled the reports on the bangs, of the shells. That way, it wouldn't be like bam right in your screen, because it was definitely, worthy of consideration for security. And last person thing you want to do is hurt somebody. But if you can drive them away before uh, they consider going onto your property or into your camp, whatnot. SD Mountain Man, howdy. How are you doing? It's good to see you, man. Yep, you've been doing some great videos, whatnot, and you can see everybody's links up in here. So feel free to share, get up on there, and make new friends. And said, come on over to the Dave Collier Camping Facebook page. You don't need my permission to share your stuff or anything else. Just put it up there, and it's good old fun, And Miss Bella says, hello, SD Mountain Man. So, yeah, it's all about just, getting together. So, great. Wendy, just getting ready for winter. Yeah, I would imagine so. We're still a few weeks away from our winter, but it's coming. The leaves have changed dramatically now. Things are no longer green. They're kind of more of a yellow, red, gold green. And the temperatures have dropped back a great much. And don't mind telling, I am ready. Got all that. Did that unboxing video, I don't know, it's about a couple weeks ago. And we've got above my head here a new quilt from Wise Owl. We got all sorts of old timey coffee percolators and cooking gear and everything else. A little, but so much to do. Yeah, absolutely. Up, you see SD Mountain Man's link on there, so y'all jump on that. Give him a subscribe, like, comment, share. And like I said, remember, you just can't hit subscribe. You gotta, spend some time with them. If just like pretend like you've made a new friend out there in real life. You're gonna shake hands. You're gonna talk for a bit. See what everything's going on, man. Yes, the leaves in the trees have begun to change. They actually, some of them have begun to drop. We've got a little bit of color. The greens have turned to reds and oranges, but they're not deep colors yet. And the local weather people keep saying it'd be about 2 to 3 weeks before we reach peak. But if you go outside, yes, you can definitely see that there is a change coming. And I've noticed a few other things that I hadn't seen in a while. We got a big line of fruit trees out here on the back part of the property, and they got like everything's got like fuzz on them this year. It's almost like they're telling me that it's going to get cold this year, bro. So, and I hope so. Last year we had I don't know, out of the whole winter time, we might have had 5 or 6, 7 weekends that the temperatures got below freezing. And to do cold weather camping, that really wasn't a lot of fun. And there wasn't a snowflake to be had anywhere here in this part of Virginia last year. And I mean, to put it in perspective, the Atlantic Ocean is 6 miles this way to the east of me. And the Hampton Roads Harbor for the big Norfolk Naval Base is 3 miles that way. And if you look on your map and locate Newport News, Virginia, see Newport News Shipbuilding right in the bottom corner. Well, if you're standing in my backyard, you can actually see the big towers. That's where they build the big aircraft carriers, the new Gerald R. Ford and Kennedy and Ronald Reagan and all those kind of stuff. So, yeah, I wish they change how you can just tap on a channel and sub. Yeah, it's made life, a lot harder because, like I say, you got to spend some time. You want a new friend, then you're going to spend some time with them. And then, as all of you know, that the more subscribers that you get, the harder it gets to touch base with everybody. And my little screen here thing has like subscribers. You click on it, and what I try to do at least once or twice a week is spend about 30 or 40 minutes, watching everybody's videos that I can get to and interact with it. That way we kind of stay in contact, and you know what I'm up to and I know what you're up to. And then when we do these lives, we can bring people up and make new friends and stuff like that, and get some ideas from each other and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. And so But it's hard to believe we've been talking for right at 1 hour right now, and we'll keep going for just a bit, and maybe get a few more people pop in. And like I said, I have selected that option on here where this will replay. So if you've missed anybody's page links, you will be able to see it again. So feel free to just pop on over to our any of our other groups and hit the channel and interact with any of the videos. I try to answer every comment with a like, a heart, and if you ask a specific question, I do everything I can to answer. So if you ask a question about what I'm going to do next or anything like that, it's no big secret. I do what I do, and if I'm gonna set the Big Ten up and go spend a night in the cold, I'll tell you, and if we all live closer to each other, we'd get a big old field and set up a YouTube camp, fishing, hunting, whatever group. So great. Never done it live myself, but don't have the internet except the phone. Well, they say you can do it on the phone. I have never done it on an iPhone, but they say it can be done. But these lives are a great way to meet people and meet them right quick, and meet new friends, and obviously get ideas and stuff like that. And there's always somebody doing a giveaway or something like that. So squirrels banking fishing is saying hello, Mountain Man. Yep. So, yeah, I like I said some time ago, I decided I was going to do these lives every Wednesday, but the trolls saw that I was scheduling things, so now I've just opted to, go up when I go up, and And Lizabella says we use our phones to do our live. Hey, Lizabella, maybe that'd be a good video to do to show people, how you do what you do with the iPhones. There's absolutely no end to the ideas, um, that we could learn from each other. And Lazy Day says, yes, we do live on a phone, but a PC makes it easier. Yeah, this is an Apple iMac I'm using, but I definitely think that this is an easier way of doing it. I'm sitting in this comfortable chair with a big 24-inch screen, and I can see everything really easily. Truck drivers and those on the road do lives on their phones all the time. Yeah. And, I just recently, some months ago, bought one of those Osmo Action cameras, which is right here. Got a little tripod and everything like that, so it makes making videos easier, and you can actually turn the thing on remotely with your phone, which makes where you don't have to push buttons and shake everything and rattle everything. So, and can't see comments. Okay, I haven't been on lives, but can't see the comments. Well, I'm sure somebody here could probably answer that question for you. And if Lizabella knows how to do it, I'm not sure what kind of tripod this is. I've heard people refer to it as a gorilla arm, but I bought it at Best Buy here in Newport News, Virginia. I think it was like $18. I'm not sure what the name of it was, but I had seen other people use it, and it can contort into all sorts of different shapes. You can have the hands pointed one way and the camera pointed at another angle, down, up, sideways, and it's got this feature called Rock Steady. And no matter how much my hands are shaking, the camera will kind of knock that off. This is an Osmo Action camera. They're about $200. They're just about like the other GoPro, whatnot, but I think these are just a little bit cheaper. But I tell you what, I've really been pleased with it, and I went live on my phone and forgot to tell you. Okay, all right. Well, SD Mountain Man, there are people here that are doing it, so some of these guys that are doing it with these phones, make friends with them. They could probably show you how to do this. Yeah, that's weird. It should automatically show the chat. Maybe you haven't chosen the comment section. We use StreamYard. Okay, I've heard of StreamYard. I have not done that. Is that where you can have everybody like face lifetime? SD Mountain Man says like GoPro, cool and cheaper. I have to figure this out. Yeah, you do. I mean, that's still stuff a great much that I need to learn too, man. It would make life a lot easier. Um, when I first started this, all I was using was the iPhone. And when you start getting videos up there of some length, the iPhone just couldn't handle it. It was because, I mean, you're out of memory, you know. And then I said, well, let me try this Osmo Action camera. And you can get these SD cards that put in there that can handle gigabytes of space. And you can go at all sorts of settings from 4K to, 1060 by 20 by 1060 by 40. It's just all about how much, you know, um, resolution you want and how much, juice that you can put forward. And of course, if you live in an area that doesn't have that robust internet, you know, 4K might be one of them things that's you'd be downloading the video for hours. And it's just so much to learn. But like I said, I'm not sure. Osmo is OSMO. Yep. And you will. I'm not sure whether you can see it or not. Yeah, see, it says the name right there, Osmo Action. Yep. OSMO Action. And this was $199 from the Best Buy here in Newport News, Virginia, but I'm sure it's the same price as about everywhere. You find them on Amazon. I do know that. I have had absolutely no problem with it. I like it, you know. $450 for the GoPro Hero 9, $200 for the DJI Osmo. Yep, and that's what this is. DJI. It's the same people that make the drones, makes the Osmo Action cameras. So, and I know we've all seen the amazing footage that comes out of a lot of these little tiny drone cameras. So it's the same company that makes these. And it's really cool. I would love to get another one. That way you can kind of do a tandem thing, coming and going type of thing. But I try to keep everything kind of, real. I'm not trying to dazzle anybody. If you want to go camping, well, guess what? You're going to go camping. If it's raining, you're going to get wet, or you're going to hear the pitter patter of the rain. If it's cold, it's just going to be cold and everything like that. But just if I can show you what I'm doing and we're having fun, and you can definitely understand what it is I am trying to do, that I guess I have succeeded in that. But these, so far, like I said, I've really been impressed with the Osmo. Another little thing that makes where I can use the iPhone to do things is I have an iWatch. Okay, it means that I can answer the phone and my text and emails right here from the iWatch instead of messing with the phone. And that works really good. And I have what do you call it? Simply Safe cameras pointed out back. And I've just recently discovered that I can record certain things, then load it up here onto the iMac computer, and you can see the video and whatnot. So I can actually show you that a certain stove is working a certain way or something like that. And you can actually see a lot of other things. But the GoPros, I have no problem with them. But I was trying to start out on a low budget. Dave Collier Camping is about 9 months old, something like that. So we're not making any money, so to speak. We're just showing you our fun things. And the $200 DJI Osmo Action seemed like it fit the bill. I did quite a bit of research, and I see that had seen that where everybody was saying that the Osmo was a good camera, and after seeing all those uh, DJI drones and knowing that they were using the same type of a thing, I mean, if they're getting hundreds of feet in the air and you can see somebody's dog running around the backyard, I'd say that's pretty good. Anyway, it is hard to believe that we have been up here for 1 hour and 10 minutes. We'll go for a little bit long. Anybody got anything you want to talk about? You want to say? You want to about events that you've got coming on, equipment that we're using, whatnot? Um, I've tried to keep y'all as well informed as I am, really, about the stuff that I've bought, purchased, and some of the things that I intend on trying different this year as opposed to last year. Because some of the stuff last year, it just did not live up to its billing. That's all there is to it. That's yeah. Tell you what, it's 23 degrees out there, and they're saying that it's going to work, and it doesn't. Guess what? You're going to break out your camp chair, and you're going to keep that Wild West stove stoked for the night, and hopefully when the sun comes up, it'll help to get that tent warm. But then you get those rainy days and rainy nights, and you forgot to put a tarp down or something like that. You don't have a floor in your tent, and the next thing you know, you got like yay much mud, and the only dry place on the whole place is right next to the thing. Jared Griff's the Octopus Flexible Compact Camera Tripod, $5.99 on Amazon. Is that what they call that? Okay. So my little nickname of the Gorilla Arm, I think I heard that from somebody else. That's what it's called. Generic Gripster Octopus Flexible Compact Camera. And like I said, you can see all the knobs. It'll turn from here. It'll turn from here. It'll turn from here. The little feet turn. So you can get an all sort of contorted things. You can have your camera pointed down and the tripod pointed up, and and if what you're trying to video is at some weird angle, because one thing about it, no matter how steady handed you are, and this feature in here, it's called Rock Steady. If you're shaking, you're just going to get a shaky video to some extent. But we got another handy dandy thing that I found from last year is this weather radio, and we had a storm pop through here. I'm wanting to say it was like February of last winter, but when I say February, I'm sure the thing that comes to your mind would be winter weather, but it wasn't. It was thunderstormish, kind of tornado-ish, and this thing did a good job of letting me know. And it comes from LaCrosse Technologies, and they actually sent this to me for free to test out, and I've been impressed. You can set it to all sorts of different settings, where it'll pick up tornado, any weather alert, or national emergency or something like that. But for just a few dollars, well worth it. It'll let you know when there's lightning nearby, or you're getting ready to get hammered by a rainstorm, so just for very little money, this was a good buy. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And let's see here, one of the other things that I can reach to right quickly was the old percolator, something like you'd see for old Festus and Matt reaching for in Gunsmoke or something. I love it. It has done a good job. I thoroughly enjoy it. And got a heavier duty sleeping bag from Yukon, quilt from Wise Owl. And we're going to try that out in combination. I've heard that some people like quilts. I'm one of the ones that likes to flip a lot. I can't stay still for very long. So, but the first camping out, I think I've got so much stuff now that I won't be able to use it on just one trip. So let's see, what I use is Amazon Basic 6-7 inch monopod, so I don't have to hold up the camera and get that arm tired. Yeah, yep. And that's what I found about the. Let's see if I could show this to you real quick. You'll see on the screen of my iPhone there where it says DJI, and you can remotely turn on the Osmo. It can be totally sitting still, and you just turn it on, and flip, it goes on to record. And I've been some distance away, talking, and it's come out quite well. It really has. So, but for those that are not familiar with how to use the iPhones, Androids, whatnot, cell phones for live feeds, I'm certainly not an expert at it. But like I said, when I first started out some months back, this is what I was using. This was it right here. And it did quite well. But I knew I had to keep every video to not much more than 10 minutes and 30 seconds. So you had to do kind of judiciously shoot what it is that you were gonna do. If I wanted to show you how well the Wild West stove was doing, I had about a minute and a half to do it. If I wanted to show you that I was going to cook tacos on it, then I had a minute and 30 seconds to do that. If I wanted to show you what it was like inside the Lux Twin Peak tent with the stove running and everything all geared up and loaded up, I had X number of minutes to do it. And then once you got to that point, I just had to call it a video. That's it, and come in and load it up and get it up onto iMovie. That's what I use to create the videos. So, well, everybody, I am going to call it a night. I certainly appreciate all of y'all stopping by. Lazy Days Ahead, I do thank you so much for your moderation duties, and we'll probably do this again here. I don't know, maybe next weekend or so. And like I said, any of you that are still here, it's on live replay where you can see any of these links and whatnot. So for those of you that are still with us, I'll say good night, and come visit me at Dave Collier Camping. Subscribe, like, comment, share. I'm on Facebook, Dave Collier Camping on Facebook, and I will try out the other things. So, and Elizabeth says, thank you so much, and have a wonderful evening. You too. So I will say goodbye. Everybody else want to say goodbye at the same time? I'll hold off for a few more seconds, and I'll be seeing you on our next interaction. And may everyone be safe, pleasant, have a great time. All right. Good to see you. Absolutely. All right. All right, guys. Take care. Be seeing you.